Live from the campus of Washington and Lee University, this is a Channel 18 Rockbridge News Update.
Welcome to the Rockbridge Report News Update. I'm James Laverty. This morning, President Trump traveled to Puerto Rico, where people still suffered in the aftermath of Hurricane Maria. He touched down in San Juan just hours ago and met with local officials.
Now, I hate to tell you, Puerto Rico, but you've thrown our budget a little out of whack because we've spent a lot of money on Puerto Rico, and that's fine. We've saved a lot of lives. If you look at every death is a horror, but if you look at a real catastrophe like Katrina, and you look at the tremendous hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people that died, and you look at what happened here with really a storm that was just totally overpowering. Nobody's ever seen anything like this. What is your death count as of this moment? 17?
16 certified.
16 people certified. 16 people versus in the thousands. You can be very proud of all of your people, all of our people working together. 16 versus literally thousands of people.
President Trump will meet with the Navy and Marine Corps later this afternoon and will return to Washington this evening. Tomorrow, President Trump will visit Las Vegas. The country mourns after the massacre there yesterday. While law enforcement authorities look for answers, at least 59 people were killed and 527 were injured in the shooting that started at a country music festival late Sunday night. We're learning more about the man police believe perpetrated the massacre and more about the people affected. CNN's Kristen Holmes is there in Las Vegas.
Authorities learning more about the man who committed the deadliest mass shooting in modern U.S. history, firing into a crowd of thousands from a hotel room high above a country music festival. Police believe Stephen Paddock killed himself before they could enter his room, ending the massacre. Police finding at least 19 firearms, explosives, several thousand rounds of ammunition in his home in Mesquite, Nevada. And in his room in the Mandalay Bay Resort and Casino, they found 23 weapons, including a handgun and multiple rifles, and several pounds of ammonium nitrate, a material used to make explosives, in his car. After the massacre, people lining up to give blood. Lights dimmed on the Vegas Strip after the tragedy, and across the country, vigils were held for those killed and injured in the attack, while victims recounted their stories of survival.
So me and my friend turned around and started running, and she looked back and my knee gave out, and I was like, I just got shot, I can't run. And I was like, just go get somewhere safe. And so I dove under this bar to get cover, and this guy helped me wrap my foot because it was just gushing out blood everywhere. And you just kept hearing gunshots, and they just weren't stopping.
This was the worst mass shooting in American history. President Trump called the shooting an act of pure evil. The Catalonian government said it will move forward with plans to declare the region's independence from Spain. The Spanish government sent in police to stop what it calls an illegal vote from taking place. Police aggressively cracked down on voters, firing rubber bullets at the crowds. Now, if the semi-autonomous region tries to break away from Spain, the Spanish government could take full control of the region. Rock and roll legend Tom Petty died Monday in Los Angeles. He was rushed to the hospital Sunday night after being found unconscious and in cardiac arrest at his Malibu home. Tom Demetriades, longtime manager of Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, says Petty died peacefully around 8:40 p.m. Pacific time, surrounded by family, his bandmates, and friends. He was 66. General Motors plans to roll out 2 new electric vehicles over the next 18 months and a total of 20 by 2023. GM says it believes it is going for an all-electric future. The company recently launched its first mass-market electric vehicle, the Chevrolet Bolt EV. The Bolt EV is an electric mid-size hatchback with a range of 238 miles per charge and a starting price of around $36,000. The automaker said not all of GM's electric vehicles will use batteries. Some will use hydrogen gas instead. So far, 6 American scientists have won Nobel Prizes this year. 3 American physicists won the prize for their detection of gravitational waves today. The discovery could help us learn about the origins of the universe. Yesterday, 3 U.S. scientists won the prize in medicine. Nobel Prizes will be announced all week. Tomorrow is chemistry, followed by literature, peace, and economic science on Monday. The opioid crisis sweeping across America has forced authorities to think about how to save lives. A new nasal spray can do just that. We'll show you first how local first responders can stop an overdose on the spot. Catherine Young will have the story on Thursday. Also on Thursday, other news from Lexington, Rockbridge County, your local weather forecast, and a wrap-up of local sports. The Rockbridge Report, Thursday at 4:30 on Comcast, Channel 18.